That's Douglas Allen on the stand. He's a witness for the state. He started off as a fisherman and turned into a hero, and now he's a state's witness in a felony case. John Carro here, the defense has a difficult problem in that they're going to have to attack Douglas Allen, who many people regard as a hero, regardless of how the baby got in the water. He and his cousin did save the baby. They're going to have to attack him on his credibility and what he observed that night. Now, they've got a few things going for them. Number one, it was late at night. It was dark. It was around 1 a.m. It was in very murky water. So very easily the defense can attack what the two cousins observed as to their credibility. That's going to be tough to attack because they have no interest in the case one way or the other.
Right, and so far he seems to be a credible witness, and he's not embellishing. That is, he's not adding things to help make the case. He's pretty much, it looks like he's being a historian as to what he saw. He just added something that's, you can't be explained at this point, that at one point he saw the driver's legs up in the air, that he was underwater as if fishing for something, looking for something. That's inexplicable based upon the case we've heard so far. What was he looking for? So he's not adding or, trying to be more than a hero, trying to prosecute this guy. He's just saying this is what we saw, which makes him tougher to cross-examine.
Now, the fact that he's saying he saw Freddie Clark underwater, with his head underwater, could go to Clark's theory that he dropped the baby, that he was looking for the baby. But what's going to shoot Clark in the foot at this point is that he changed stories. That's going to hurt.
Right. There were, if you look at this in the theories, there were some avenues there by telling the police that he lost the baby. If this person sees a man underwater, his feet in the air, looking for something, it could very well have been his son. But I think a problem we have there is the statement, if it's to be believed, that he tells the guys, "No, it's cool, man," and then he swims away. I mean, that's knowledge. That's knowing that what you're doing is wrong. I mean, it lends yourself into that area of the case. But under insanity, there is a provision under insanity. You can know what you're doing, okay, but not understand that it was wrong. There's a distinction there. You can know what you're doing, but not know it was wrong. That's where you have situations where, people told me to do it. You know what you're doing. Only a calculated person could have pulled this off. You couldn't blindly do it, but that under the insanity, you didn't know it was wrong. And maybe someone say, "No, it's cool, man," could be looked at as by the medical witnesses as showing just the opposite that we're looking at. We're looking at it as saying that's showing you did something wrong and you're culpable. A doctor might look at that and say, no, he doesn't appreciate what he's doing is wrong.
Good point, and that's something the defense is going to have to clear up, and the state is going to have to attack. All these facts and the defenses raised are becoming just as murky as that intercoastal waterway was that night. When we come back, more of the so-called attempted baby drowning case.